Hey guys, I'm Stormy Atlantis and welcome back to my channel. So first thing I want to do today is just say thank you. I posted some posts about self-love on Instagram and Facebook this week, and I got a lot of love back, a lot of DMs and text messages and comments and just love. I just got like a lot of love back and I really appreciated it. So I just want to say thank you everybody who did that. Thank you for making my week. It was awesome. And thank you for new subscribers, new followers. I hope you guys enjoy the content I'm making. As for today's video, right now, while I'm filming this, everybody is in lockdown and quarantine because of the COVID-19 virus. So I thought it was a really good time for everyone to find a good book to read. Now, I know that most of the people who are following my channel are relatively early on in their spiritual journey, so I try to be mindful of that and not choose books that are too out there. However, I will say that all the books I have chosen, I think are suitable for anybody to read. So without further ado, let's get into it. So if you look at the content on my channel, you follow me on like Instagram or Twitter or whatever, you'll see that I'm very much about moon rituals. For that reason, I'm going to highly recommend the book Moonology by Yasmin Boland. I don't have it with me because I lent it out. I think it's gone forever, actually. I lent it out, and I'm pretty sure it's never coming back, which is fine. This book, honestly, shifted my life. I think it's phenomenal. It talks about the various associations with each moon phase and how to best leverage it. It kind of goes over the practice of moon rituals and how to use it in terms of manifestation. And it's really well written and it's very kind of consumable and easy to read. I think I downed that book in like a day or two, maybe 3 at most, but it's a quality book. So if moon rituals are something that you're interested in, you want to know more about, I'm going to recommend that you get Moonology by Yasmin Boland. So that's number 1. Book number 2 is You Are a Badass by, I think it's Jen Shapiro. I hope I'm saying that. I hope I'm right because I'm not looking. I also don't have this book because I also lent it out. This is a book that literally makes you feel like a badass. It's really empowering, and it's all also about manifestation. It's about the way your thoughts can form your reality and how your underlying beliefs can shift your goals and your focus. It's really good for getting started with maybe even shadow work. It's like a nice little intro to that. And anybody who wants to get more into intentionally creating their reality and feeling empowered to do so, because that's the thing. When you read You Are a Badass, you feel like a fucking badass. Like when you read that book, you're like, damn, I am dope. Like it makes you feel good. So especially right now, everyone is very sad. I get on social media and it's just sad. So I'm going to highly recommend that you purchase You Are a Badass because you'll feel like a badass. My third book, I also don't have with me because I also gave it away, is called The 4 Agreements. And The 4 Agreements is, honestly, it's just a good book about how to be a good fucking human. And I really think that everybody could benefit from being mindful about what kind of human they are. Like, I really think that it's relatively short. I think I read it in a day or 2. It's very consumable. It's very practical. It's a lot of things you already know. You know how to be a good human, but it's broken down into such a building block format that it creates a very mindful intention in the way that you treat other people, in the way that you behave in the world around you. And I think that it's the kind of book that if we all kind of read it and embraced it, we would live in a much more peaceful world. So The 4 Agreements is and it's by Miguel. I'm going to put it on the screen because I don't remember, and I'm pretty sure it was hard to pronounce anyways. Again, I don't have it with me. I gave it away. So I'm going to put it on the screen. The 4 Agreements is my third recommendation. All right, so my fourth recommendation is Light is the New Black. I actually have this one with me still. I haven't lent it away yet. This is by Rebecca Campbell. She also made the Work Your Light Oracle deck that I had recommended in previous videos. I think she's awesome. I will say this book is specifically geared towards women, but it's a light worker book, essentially. And what I love about it so much is that there's like exercises in them. There are poems in it. It's sectioned off in this very like digestible bits. Just the way that it's broken up is beautiful. And it's very inspiring. And I'll just redo the first part of the synopsis on the back. Light is the New Black is a guidebook for a new breed of women who are here to be bright lights in the world. Modern day light workers who agreed to be here at this time in history. In order to thrive in this new age, everything we do must be an authentic expression of who we truly are. Light is the New Black will guide you back home to the callings of your soul so that you can light up the world with your presence. And I feel like it's a beautiful synopsis because that's exactly what it is. It's very much how to be comfortable being you, how to shine your light, how to be a light in this world, how to help, how to be a light worker. And it's just inspiring and beautiful. So for my fourth recommendation, I'm going to go with Light is the New Black by Rebecca Campbell. For my fifth and final, not quite final, because I actually have bonus books, so stay tuned. But for my fifth official recommendation, I have Sacred Powers by David G. David G. Also, yeah, I'm really hard on my books, so please don't judge me. I read like this a lot. I throw them in the back of my car. I throw them wherever, and I pick them up and I read them. I'm very rough on them, so don't judge me. Now, I would say of all the books that I am listing in this video, this is probably the most advanced. Sacred Powers is, well, I'll tell you what. We have a list in the back of what it goes over. The divine principle of one, the divine principle of awareness, the divine principle of rebirth, the divine principle of infinite flow, and the divine principle of inner fire. And again, I think this is really, really well written. And there were so many moments when I read this book that I was like, yeah. Like, sometimes it wasn't even new information, but the way he strings his words together, like, brought a deeper sense of truth to the words that he's saying. Like, this is somebody who, I mean, you can feel his wisdom transpire to you across the page. It's like getting a download directly from him, just in how he writes. It's gorgeous. So my fifth book, Sacred Powers by David G. Highly recommend. Those are my official 5 book recommendations that I would say anybody should read during this lockdown or quarantine or moving forward with your journey. I do, however, have 2 bonus books, and they're not really books you read, which is why I didn't include them. If you are kind of new in the beginning of your journey, I would highly recommend that you get both the Encyclopedia of Magical Herbs and Crystal Gem and Metal Magic. Now, these are really reference books. So you can see it kind of gives you information on various herbs, or this one is information on crystals, metals, gems, blah, 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 minerals. So if you are in the beginning of your journey, I would recommend that you get both of these books and put them on your bookshelf because you will reference them regularly. As you move forward in your studies, it'll just be, it's like your little magical encyclopedias. So as a bonus, I recommend getting these 2 books while you're on your journey. If you have a book recommendation as well that you'd like to make, leave it in the comment box below. Or if you know which one of these books you want to get immediately, leave that in the comment box below also. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell, follow my other pages, blah, 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 blah. There's an info box below. Just look in there. And thank you for watching, and have a great day.